influencer content is even more polished than UGC. And often it resonates better with users than branded content because the influencer has invested in developing their authentic personal brand and engaging and connecting with their followers. And often, they start out by doing actual one-on-one engagement with these followers. There has been a proliferation of influencers, particularly on Instagram and YouTube. And if influencers aren't yet impacting your vertical, they soon will. We're now at a place where there aren't just influencers, but classifications of influencers, from advocates with just a few thousand followers, to micro-influencers with tens of thousands of followers, to macro-influencers that have millions of followers. And new content ideas are quickly copied by influencers, users, and even competitors. Like this new take on memes that cropped up last year, instead of black text on a white background, which had been the standard and still continues today, this is a more elevated approach that works well for brands. And I don't know who did it first, but I do know that it's now everywhere. And this also happens with branded content. Whether intentional or not, competitors are copying visual styles, selecting the same micro-influencers, and building out entire programs inspired by other brands. It's also important to note that the most consistent branding that you have with every post, your profile image, and which for brands usually means their logo, doesn't register with users at the speed of scrolling. Eye-tracking studies from Facebook show that what people look at first is the image. Then, if you capture their attention, they look at the copy. And then they look at who posted it, your logo. So to balance staying relevant in the social space with being ahead of the curve, while creating a brand association that sticks and that drives brand preference, you need to continually evolve. You need to stay on top of content trends in social and video and figure out what your brand's unique take on it is.